So what we're gonna do today, Vinny, we've actually been filming a couple days out here on Greer's Ferry Lake.
Yeah.
And we've had pretty good topwater bite we found. We got another cloud cover day, and one of my favorite things in Vinny in the fall, catching fish on topwater. You know, it's probably one of the funnest bites of the year, and I think people miss it because it comes sooner than you think.
Oh, yeah.
So we're gonna go out here today and share with these folks a little bit about how to fish a buzzbait, if we can catch them now.
Oh yeah, I think we can, and I learned so much yesterday. I thought I knew a little bit about how to fish it. Mark put it on me. Didn't take me too long to figure out I had to change. And we ended up finally catching some fish.
Well, we're gonna how-to topwater fishing with buzzbait. And whatever else takes place today will be right on here too. So
let's go.
Stay with us, folks. We're gonna have a little fun today sharing this video with you. Always the best part of every trip, having to fill up with this nice cheap $3 a gallon fuel right here. Yeah, we ain't got 2 hours. That's what you got to fish. You got to catch a fish in 2 hours.
That's not a problem.
Jim Robinson, the great Jim Robinson.
That ain't a problem. We got fish in the basket.
That don't mean y'all need.
Look at that. Oh, there's your plug. Good old Atlas jack plate right there. There's a good old TH Marine hot foot. Good old TH Marine troll jacket right there on the trolling motor. We talk all kinds of great products there all day long. So we're gonna get this baby in the water and go catch some fish. Fired up and ready to roll.
I think I see a little blue sky over here.
That's not good for buzzbait. Come on, man, we want cloud cover.
Clouds.
Rainy, nasty. Remember how nasty it was yesterday?
Yeah.
It never hurts. It's a fun bite. Don't stay home when it's raining out, folks. Get out on the water.
We caught a lot of fish. We didn't catch it on that sunny day. We caught them on that rainy, nasty.
That's right. We're gonna head down the lake. All right, so we're back. We're out here. Drop the drone motor in the water. Vinny and me have pulled up out here. You know, Vinny was cool. You guys actually worked with us on sharing to folks about that 811 that they see all over my boat, that safe digging message. And, you know, you work for a company, Centerpoint Energy.
Yes, sir.
We actually sharing the episode. You know, you 40 years. One thing you don't like as much old people telling them what to do, but unfortunately, I just called him that. That wasn't very polite, was it?
No, it is.
But,
it is.
You know, Vinny, it's cool to always tell these youngsters about 811 and call them before they dig. And you can tell them that it really is important because you're a gas man for a living.
Absolutely.
I mean, you've been around the gas industry your whole life. And
it's just like this lake we're about to fish. We can see what's on top. We can see some stick ups. We know the rock bluff here that we're going to fish along, but we don't know what's under there. Yesterday we're trolling down through a little area like this, and we come up on a huge boulder. You would never see it coming in here, but once you're on top of it, you see it. That's what's happening in our underground world. We can see what's on top. We can see foam pedestals. We can see a few of those pipeline markers here and there telling us that there's underground buried facilities, but we don't see it all until we get it located. And then we can see the marks on the ground and tell what's there. And we don't know for sure where it's at until we expose it. Once we get it exposed, then we can safely dig through there.
Talking about those fish and exposing themselves, we're going to get them jumping on this buzzbait because what we don't know is they're under there, and we're going to throw bait over them to make them bite it. But we want to give them a 2-minute tidbit, and there it is.
And if you want, I'm watching them jump behind us out here, so we got to cut this off or turn that camera around and show everybody what we're after.
You're going to say it's more fun catching fish, not our jaws going.
No, let's go. Let's go.
Right up here we got this yesterday. Right there. Yeah. Go back to that area again. Yeah. Look, that's the same as yesterday.
I got a line in, I can't move.
Oh, there we go. Fish number one is a Kentucky bass right there. You ate that buzzbait. One of my favorite buzzbaits is a black buzzbait this time of year. There's a bunch of different brands out there. Jinko makes a good one. Accent makes a good one. There's a, but I love a black buzzbait. I love them with a gold blade or a black blade. I think there's so many days they bite that black buzzbait better. But what a pretty little Kentucky right there to start with.
Yeah, nice fish.
And he ate it. Oh, in the same area as yesterday. Called that, didn't I?
He did. You saw it.
Hey, I'm telling you, that's where when you know these lakes, you know the little stretches to pull in on and just target them and go. There you go. Come up and suck it down there. Sure. Oh, he come off. Oh. Yep, he jumped it. That's all right.
Video.
That's what happened. The bad thing is there's footage of it.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah.
Was that a fish?
That was a fish, unfortunately.
Man, it looked like a pretty nice fish.
That's one thing about fishing a buzzbait in topwater. You know, you hook up with a lot of fish and they end up coming off. But some people like to put a stinger hook on a buzzbait.
Yes, sir.
In this particular case, they've been eating it so well. And I've had 2 bites this morning, though, that they didn't take it.
Oh, you said it.
That, you know, sometimes I put a stinger hook on there to be able to, you know, catch them when they nip at it in the back. This particular case, the way they're eating it and the wood I'm around, I'm not throwing it with a stinger hook on it.
Gotcha.
So, but this is a 3/8 ounce buzzbait right here. You know, probably one of my favorites. I love this size buzzbait. This is actually an accent buzzbait. Truly one of my favorites right there.
Huh. Everybody up here trout fish.
Oh, I thought you meant they caught a trout. I was going to.
Oh, that's not bad.
Look at there, Vinny. Another little old Kentucky.
Hey, how about that? Pretty little Kentucky. Jumped up there and got that black bass bug.
Look how well he ate that bait. I mean, it's down in.
Yeah.
That bait, I'm telling you, fall. Throwing a buzzbait. You know, a couple things for me throwing a buzzbait this time of year is, one, most of these fish are right up on the bank. I love to fish the little channel swings where the flat meets them in the backs of these rivers and creeks, and I really like to hug up to the bank. If you look to the side of the boat, I mean, I'm literally up against the bank, and I like to make a long parallel cast right up against that bank, because so many of them fish are just running them shad right up to the bank, and they're eating it. Now, once in a while, they might be out on a mud flat and some stumps, but get that bait right up there next to the bank, and that means sometimes keeping your boat over here, because when you make that long cast straight down through here, you're keeping that bait over against that bank and in that strike zone longer. The other thing is when you make that long cast with the buzz bait down there, keep that rod tip up and get that bait up. As soon as it hits that water, start your retrieve. Don't wait to start retrieving, because when that buzz bait sinks, they're not going to touch it. Get that bait up, and then as you're coming towards the boat, you start lowering your rod tip down. That keeps that buzz bait blade, you see that blade down there, kind of shining, put on that blade, but if you keep that blade down in the water and running true, it'll spin and stay constant. If you get that buzz bait up too high, it doesn't want to spin, and you're seeing it going blop, and it's kind of like jumping around.
Like mine.
Yeah, yesterday.
And I learned I've got to keep that rod tip controlling it, like Mark's talking about. As he starts out, that rod tip staying real high. So I was big into throwing his willow leaf spinners with a trailing worm, you know, black worm with a fire tail.
Oh, look at that. Vinny. Putting a buzzbait fish in there. Son, you were like a little kid when you said, hey, on that.
I like that. I love that bite right there, boy. That was good. And he hooked it. He hooked it. Nice little bass. I'm proud of that one. It ain't the
That's
biggest
fun.
one.
Top water bite is the bomb.
Oh, it is. It is. It may be grinning from ear to ear. Let's let that little boy get out there and grow up.
You made me have to run for that control.
Oh, yeah.
That's probably a key to a buzzbait's retrieve speed. Weight of the buzzbait, 1/2 ounce, 3/8. Sometimes that's a little more opinion. There's days they want them with a big blade, churning more water, or a smaller blade like what we're throwing today. Now this is not a micro, it's not a itty bitty buzzbait, but this is a 3/8. And then for me, people ask me about reels and reel speed. I like a 6.2, 7.1 reel, just something in that speed range to bring the buzzbait back with. I particularly use the 6.2 Shimano Corrado. I love this Denali covert rod. This is their 6.9 medium heavy spinnerbait rod. They make this in the lithium series too. Both the spinnerbait rods, when you think about a buzzbait and a spinnerbait, I use basically the same rod on both of them, because when I set the hook, I want to get that hook set. I don't want to jerk it away, but I want a quick tip, something that's going to give me good leverage to, set the hook and drive the hook in, because with that big hook, you do got to drive that hook through their mouth. So you still got to get that hook set. You want to pull it in there, good quick hook set to them. And those are my couple buzzbait tips right there, Vinny. All right, well, our how-to on the buzzbaiting. Well, I probably didn't catch as many fish as I would have liked to in that, but we still put some fish in the boat. Showed you a little bit about the buzzbait. For me, up shallow, 3/8 ounce buzzbait, probably one of my favorites. 1/2 ounce, I like it on a windy day where I make long casts. Y'all got to see a few of these fish munch down on that buzzbait and eat it, and it's definitely one of the funnest bites in bass fishing. So just a little short video with me and Vinny Vickers back there. Vinny gave you a little
a great morning.
Little center point pipeline safety message in there. This guy's always trying to slide work in on fishing. I don't know what you're thinking, Vinny, but anyway, folks, hope y'all enjoy this video. If you are watching it and you have enjoyed it, hit the like button, go to our social media platform, subscribe on the YouTube, hit the little bell there, and to notify you that we got new videos coming out. We're putting more and more videos out. If you have a comment, something you'd like us to do a video on or something, hey, throw me a message out there, because we're always looking for something that interests people in doing. So thank you for watching, and watch for the next video.